Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to Apron Strings. If you haven't been here before, my name is Gay, and I like to do all kinds of stuff. Talking is one of the ones I really enjoy. But I cook, I do a little gardening, I sew. I like to stay busy. So I have only done one or two hauls from shopping that I've done, but I'm really excited that if you don't know the benefits of the Dollar Tree, I want to share with you some of the good deals I got yesterday. A friend and I just took a girls' day and were meandering around, and when we went in the Dollar Tree, I found lots of bargains. And so I'm going to share with y'all what I bought there. And then I had gone to Walmart, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I got at Walmart. But my main thing right now is Dollar Tree. Now, I'm going to start right here where I'm at. Their bleach is $1 a gallon. It's not, I don't know if it says concentrated or not. Let me see. It just said Awesome Bleach Lemon Scent. But the bleach that we've used all my life wasn't concentrated. So for $1, I can bleach stuff. Then they had these little bitty ice packs for $1. You know the great old big ones that you used to get to put on your ear if you had an earache or your tummy? Well, look at this little one. And the lid screws on to keep it from leaking. And that way, if you bump your head or whatever, you need to put it in. They're neat. $1? Yeah, I got one. I also like to get toothpaste there. They have Pepsodent, Colgate, Crest, whatever. But I got more for my money, so I bought a couple of tubes of AIM. And this is 5.5 ounces. And of course, everything there's $1. I got the liquid lever bath soap. I got 5 of those because with the grandkids coming in and out, we use a lot. This is an off-brand called Spa Soap. It has olive oil in it and vitamin E. So I'm going to try that, see if it'll make my skin look 18 years old again. If it does, I'll tell y'all. I like the tidy bowls that you put this little thing on the back of the toilet, unscrew it, put it on the back of the toilet. It makes your water blue when you flush the toilet. Just makes it look pretty. $1 a piece. And then I use the Works to clean the toilets with. And a bottle smaller than this is nearly $2 at Walmart. So I got 1.5 pints, which is 24 ounces, for, like I said, $1. Everything in there is $1. So I was real excited about that. Now, oh my goodness, y'all, I love pink Himalayan salt, but sometimes if you want to just sprinkle it at the table, what comes in those big bags, I usually get mine at TJ Maxx and those places where you get more for your money. Yesterday they had a 1-pound bag of pink Himalayan salt, fine grain, $1. So I bought 3 of those because we'll use those at the table. Egg noodles are nearly $2 a bag at Kroger, $1. Also got some, well, that was from Costco. I'll tell y'all about that in a minute. You know, when the kids are here and I make cheese dip, sometimes I'm lazy and I hate to wash all those little bowls with that little bit of cheese dip in it. Well, they have 12 of these over there in the party section. You know what they are, but anyhow. You can put dip or fruit or something in it, and if you need to use it to serve at a place, a party or an event, get you a bowl of ice or a pretty tub and just sit these down in it with your stuff in it that you're serving. But I like to have them for red dip and cheese dip that my grandkids and we enjoy here at our house. I also got my little colored recipe cards, 3x5s, $1 a piece. And I love these little bitty miniature tablets to write on. Got me a circle of word. My mama did them all the time. I guess I'm getting old. And then I got one thing to put on the glasses. Troy always wears a deal to hold his glasses. And I don't think this is the kind he likes, but just in case he'll have an extra. There's something I haven't bought there before that they had this time. They have whole milk. Chef Stable whole milk. Like my friend said yesterday that was with me, you could whip this like in your Vitamix or something, and make whipping cream. And it's good until 22. So it has a good shelf life on it. I also bought me some almond milk for smoothies. You know what this costs at the regular store? It's $1 a piece. Another thing I've bought there before, and I bought again because I love them, is their sun-dried tomatoes. Now I'm going to tell y'all, I do try to look for the country of origin. I don't want China and Vietnam, okay? So these are, most of this is from the U.S. or like, oh, look at this. This is 10 ounces of mushrooms in a glass jar, sealed, processed, for $1. Y'all really need to run down there and get you some of this, put it on the shelf. And they're pretty. I was just thinking I was going to get Troy to take me up to Madisonville if he felt like driving up there to the mushroom, where they grow them, the Monterey mushrooms, because you can buy a flat of them for $10. Well, guess what? Then I have to come home and wash them. And I'm always afraid I don't get them clean. Of course, I don't know if they worry about that or not. But anyway, I'm going to have to do that now. I've got me 16 or more jars of mushrooms here, and I just put them in my pantry and have them. Another thing I haven't tried before is their little bitty ready-made pizza crust. The little ones are 2 for $1, and the larger ones are $1. So we're going to have, of course, some of those mushrooms on a pizza. Another thing that I like that they have is this box of instant grits, and it's quick grits, $1 for a pound. That's a good deal. Y'all, they got the best ginger snap cookies. Look at this bag. It's the Little Dutch Maid, and they are wonderful. I always would like to go to World Market and get their ginger snaps. These are just as good as theirs, maybe not quite as thin, but delicious. So that's another thing that they have. I like Arizona tea when I'm not drinking my sweet tea. It's with ginseng and honey. This big old 32-ounce bottle's $1. And see there, that's like almost 3 12-ounce cans. So that's a good deal. Also, y'all, asparagus. The country of origin is Poland, so I feel okay on this. And this is, I wish I'd brought my glasses with me. I think it says 10.5 ounces. But that's a good 2 servings of asparagus already canned for me in water with no bunch of junk in there with it. $1 at the Dollar Tree. So I'll tell you what we did, because both of us wanted some. We went to about 4 Dollar Trees and we got our mushrooms and asparagus. Another thing is, when I open a big old jar of pickles, there's usually some left, and then they end up getting that funky old pickle taste. Well, look here. This is the little bitty dills, the little gherkins or whatever you call them. And it's just in a little jar that won't last a long time, and it takes up less space in the ice box, and it'll stay good till you finish eating it. $1 at the Dollar Tree. Another thing I had not seen there before is the Prego Classic Alfredo. $1 for this big 15-ounce can. Love it. Then I got some Mandarin oranges, the Libby's brand. I got, let's see, Tony's Creole seasoning for $1. I got a jar of pizza sauce because we're going to make pizzas with those crusts. Oh, y'all, another thing, ripe olives, $1 for a 15.5 ounce can. And you know what they cost at the store, a couple of bucks or more. So I got some olives. I got me a little bottle of Texas Pete because I want a little one to put on the table. Okay, that takes care of that stuff. Now, I got some Cracker Jacks, 3 for $1. Y'all, this is, you know those popcorn tins that you can get at Christmas that'll have caramel and then like cheddar cheese and white cheese or whatever? This popcorn tastes like what comes out of those tins. And you get this big old 6-ounce bag. 6 ounces is a bunch for $1. My budget doesn't eat 1 bag of it. They have the white cheddar, and then they have just cheese corn, which is the yellow looking one. But it's very good. So that's why I bought Cracker Jacks, because I thought, we can have a little bite of this and a little bite of Cracker Jacks and a little bite of that yellow one, and we'll think we have a Christmas tin. But you know what? Closer to Christmas, you can make your own gifts with this. $1 a bag. That would make a bunch of little pretties with popcorn in it. I also got their Cheetos for Troy to try, because I'm trying anything he'll eat is wonderful because he's not eating much. They're not quite like a regular Cheeto, but they're a close resemblance, and they satisfy your taste. Okay, there's soups. Let me see. I think that's it. So let me get over here and do the soup. Okay, I'm back here on the back row. They have these cans that are bigger than what we're normally used to getting. This is a tomato soup that has 14.2 ounces in it, and it's 30% bigger than your regular cans. That's a good serving of soup. I bought the tomato, I bought a beef and barley, I bought a ham and bean, chicken noodle, and Troy ate one of my big chicken noodles last night. But that's a good deal on that soup for $1 a can. You really can't hardly beat those prices. Then I bought ketchup. They had this size bottle, and I'm sorry, I can't see. For $1, it's a good big size. So I was out. I had opened my last thing of ketchup. Also, they had these big jars of pimento peppers. You know how much pimentos are in the store. This one is 12 ounces. Y'all, you need to run check some of this out, because it's a good deal to stock your pantry a little bit if you're running low on. Most of this is extras, okay? Stuff that just makes you feel good when you go pull it out and use it and make a dish with it. It's nice to have that in the pantry. So you need to pay attention to what I'm telling you, because everything's $1, all of it. Another thing are these mosquito repelling coils. There's 4 to the box. I think that, yeah, 4 to the box. You just light it, put it close to where you're going to be out there, and it repels the mosquitoes, and they do work. So I got 4 of those. So that is what I got yesterday at the dollar store. But I was going to show y'all, might as well go ahead and tell you what I got, my allergies. I went to Walmart first, and they had these bottles, which is a bigger than my dollar bottle, $1.68, but I went ahead and got me some Hunt's ketchup, because like I said, I had used my last one. I got some cake flour, because I have another cake that I want to make that uses cake flour. I'm going to try some of their seasoning, like for baking chicken and all. And I got garlic parmesan, Caribbean jerk, and buffalo chicken, and I'm going to try those. I did get me another can of cultured buttermilk powder. I'm going to tell y'all something. I've listened to 5 or 6 different people, and they're saying we're going to have some food shortages because of the rain in some places and the drought in other places, and something to do with the shipping. So if there's something you really enjoy eating, you might better get you 2 or 3 of them, because the shelf might be empty. I'm not coming today to say doomsday, blah, blah, blah. When I go to town, which I don't go real often, if I find something that I know I'm going to be using and I have the extra money, I go ahead and get it at that sale price. And then later on, I won't have to pay 10 prices somewhere else for it. But I've been wanting some shell pasta so that I could make a pasta salad, and I just like the shells. So I got 2 of those yesterday at Walmart, and I don't remember what they cost. I got me some angel hair pasta. Years ago, I loved this Kraft's spaghetti in this green box. And you used to add, I thought it was canned tomatoes or tomato sauce. This one says to add tomato paste, and it has a seasoning mix in it and the Parmesan cheese. So if it's just like 1 or 2 people, that's plenty of spaghetti, and it's easy to fix, and it does taste really good. I got me a bottle there of Frank's Red Hot, because I'm going to try to do some chicken wings. And then I got some of the sliced jalapenos. Oh, Dollar Tree also had the sliced banana peppers for $1, and I got some of them, because we like them on our pizza. Then yesterday I got me this big old gallon plus of cooking oil from, it's the Good Value brand, Great Value brand. It's a gallon. Well, it is just a gallon. It just looks funny to me. And it's good till 22, and it was $5. Well, when I went to Costco, their I think it was Wesson oil. was $11 or $12 for 2 half gallons. So I think that's what it was. They were a lot smaller. So I think this is the better deal. And on oil, I'm not real name brand crazy. They also had their corn, whole kernel and cream style, but they were out of cream style. And their green beans, 44 cents a can. So when I make beans, when anybody's here with us, I use 4 cans. So I thought, man, I know I'll be using those, if not before, then for Thanksgiving and so forth. So I got me 12 of each one of them. And then April's kids like for me to make pasta fagioli, and I've got a video on that somewhere. And so it takes the white, the light kidney beans, and it takes the white cannellini, is that what they're called? And then I got, yes, cannellini. And then I also got me some chickpeas to make me some hummus with. Got me some refried beans because I'm going to be doing a layered Mexican dish that I'll share with y'all. And you'll want to make some too. So when you go to the store, go ahead and get you some refried beans. And then, of course, some sweetened condensed milk. I always keep this on hand, and it's cheaper at Walmart, so I pick up a couple when I go. Now, when I went to Costco, and I also got at Walmart, because I'm going to make this spaghetti. I got me some paste, tomato paste, and it has basil, garlic, and oregano in it. And then I have fresh everything but garlic out in my herb bed. I also got me this big old bag of this Zucca brown sugar. I've used the light regular sugar that's all natural. Sam's has it the cheapest, but I'm going to try their brown sugar this time. I think that's all on this. I saved a pack of money. Oh, I don't think I showed y'all mine. This Velveeta sauce, cheese sauce mix at the Dollar Tree is $1. And if you open a can of whole kernel corn and drain it, and I like to saute a little bit of onion, not a bunch, according to the amount of corn, like a 4-to-1 ratio. Bell pepper if you like it, saute it, put you some butter in there, bacon grease if you want it, and then when you get it like you want it, melt your butter where you can saute it around. Add a package of this, and we simply call it cheese corn, and it is wonderful. You can sprinkle bacon on top if you want to, but I like to keep some of this just when I need an extra side dish. Run grab a can of corn, make some cheese corn. And I showed y'all the Tonys, so I guess that maybe I did show you that. I don't know. If I did, you got a repeat on it. But oh, I did get raisins yesterday, grandson's water bottle. I did get raisins at Costco, and I will divvy them up and vacuum seal them. And that way, if I need to bring some out to go in oatmeal or cookies or whatever, it's just cheaper to buy a big old box and divvy them up and preserve them, and then have them in the future. There's several things that's already gone up a bunch at the store. I was shocked looking at the prices. If any of y'all have a Berkey filter, water filter? Cindy said, have you looked at the prices of the Berkey filters lately? And I said, no, I have an extra set. She said, they're $150. They were, I think, $125, and then you can get them on sale for $120 or a little over. Anyhow, everything is going up. So if you have some extra money and you can buy a few things that good and cotton picking well you're going to need. I'm not showing y'all, but I bought a pretty good bit of sugar yesterday. The best prices at Walmart, and their brand is pure cane sugar. It's good sugar. And so I went ahead and got me some extra sugar because, y'all, we got to have sweet tea. And I went ahead and I was told that there may be a shortage of coffee and tea because most of that's imported. And the shipping is the issue. And maybe there's been some drought overseas where it's grown. Just to be sure, I went on Horny & Sons website, and that's where I get my tea. Excuse me. And I ordered me some tea. So I think I've pretty well got one of everything I need and 3 or 4 of some. More than 3 or 4 of some. But I just like to know I have a variety of colors of food. And I have some carrots that I canned, and my asparagus here, and my canned corn that I bought. That makes a pretty plate. And when it looks nice, it makes you feel better no matter what's going on outside or in your world. When you sit down to a good meal, it's just nourishing. So you need to remember that if you got a day that you got the blues and you don't feel like the world's treating you right, and it really ain't, but there's nothing you can do about it, if you get in that kitchen and cook a good meal, put it on the table, and share it with somebody that you love, it'll brighten your day up. Something about that soul food that just ministers to your soul. So think about the colors on the plate, the presentation. Think about the ones that you like that are that color. And stock your shelves a little bit and have some stuff that you can be proud to serve a plate of food to somebody. I'm gonna show y'all in a day or two what I got at the LDS Pantry or storehouse, or I forgot what they call it, but I went and got me some stuff there that's already canned where it'll keep, and I don't have to vacuum seal it and worry about it coming unsealed because it's sealed up in cans. And I will do a video shortly and show y'all what I got there. It's just staple stuff that I know I would need if we had a hurricane and I couldn't get to the store. I've got some things that I bought that I can use. And who knows what's going to happen in the future. We might be glad to have an extra little can of beans to open up and cook. I don't know. I keep telling y'all, get you a little bit of stuff ahead. Oh, something else I bought. I bought lemons. Let me get my lemons. I always get my lemons at Costco because I got a new blade for my Vitamix. Makes the best lemonade in the world. I'm going to do that for y'all one day soon too. Also, I got some bread, and they only have one brand of this, and it's inside, and I'm not going to go, my knee still ain't 100% fixed, and I'm not going to step up and down that step anymore, and I have to right now. But it's sprouted wheat bread, and it has like 16 grains in it, I think it says. Y'all, that is some of the best toast I ever had in my life. And you know, you buy 2 loaves. You can put one in the freezer. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to break mine up like 6 slices and freeze it separately like that, where I can just pull out a little bit. I know I can open the big thing up and break some loose, but I don't have room in the freezer for a big loaf of bread. I have to break it up in small places and find somewhere to file it. Anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Hope you do something fun and make some good memories. And I will be back here in a day or two with something else. I don't know if it'll be cooking or showing what I bought, but I'll be back to visit with y'all. The good Lord bless and keep you.